What does this change in sub-reporting mean?
It's an indication that the company recognizes that they've been through an impressive tailwind over the past 12 months. They've had, of course, the password, what's happened with the ads, also a price increase in November. So 2023 was packed with good news, good tailwinds. We're seeing that in the results now. They're thinking forward to next year, and I think understanding that they don't want to be held accountable to that metric. And I think that that is always a tell for investors in terms of when the pressure point on a stock, that metric is going to be less visibility. I think it is an indication that this is the scope, the trajectory of the story is going to change from these tailwinds to what are difficult comps and less visibility. So I put this clearly in the camp of looking forward, more of a negative than a positive.
Quote, today our share of TV viewing is less than 10% in every country, so we have plenty of room to add value for our members and grow our share of viewing by broadening our slate, including live events, comedy, sports, competition shows, music. I mean, this has been a thing investors have been focused on as they have started to dip their toe into the sporting event world. How meaningful is that lever for them to pull?
Well, if it's kind of these one-off sporting events or kind of eclectic sporting events like wrestling, things like that, I don't think that that's going to, NASCAR, I don't think that that's going to move the needle. For them to really have growth drivers that can complement, that can add to what the drivers that they've had over the past year, for them to add to that, they got to get into some mainstream sports, and that's going to be an impact on margins. They talked about margins going down. They're typically conservative, so you need to take that into factor. But Morgan, I think that you have to look at this in the context of these growth drivers are going to come at a cost. And I think this is it's a solid business. It's not a business that should trade at, after the downward revisions tomorrow, at 40 times earnings.